Hello, everybody. It's Becky Bamboo. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2011. I'm doing a video today because of a challenge that has been presented. And I want to share the challenge with my viewers. And I want to encourage all of you to participate. Here goes. The challenge was presented by Banded Wendy. For those of you who don't watch her channel, check her out, Banded Wendy on YouTube. She also does Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works channel. She uses that as her Facebook page as well, Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. So this challenge actually came through Facebook, through Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. But, Banded Wendy's the I don't know, goddess of proof weight loss surgery works. So this comes from her. The challenge is this, and boy, is it a big one for some of us. That's all I can say. You're going to run 1 minute for every pound that you have lost consecutively. So you have to exercise X amount of minutes. If you've lost 50 pounds, it's 50 minutes of exercise. If you've lost 100 pounds, it's 100 minutes. In my case, I've lost 150 pounds, so it's 150 minutes of exercise, all at the same time, not broken up throughout the day, just one big chunk. And for me, that's a big chunk. I mean, we're talking like 2.5 hours of exercise in a big chunk. The challenge was originally written as run 1 minute for every pound you've lost, but it was kind of revised into run, hop, walk, skip, hop, jump, swim, bike. I mean, whatever you do for that time. Because obviously some of us are not to the point where we're going to just go for a 2.5 hour run. I am not to that point where I'm going to go for a 2.5 hour run. But I did agree to participate in this challenge, and I fully intend to do so. And I intend to run as much of it as I can, and I will probably just walk the rest of it. If I get really bored, I may switch it out and get on the elliptical or the bike or something like that, but I'll have to get really bored before that. Hopefully, I can do this all on a treadmill. That's what I really want to do. I really want to be able to keep track of my distance and my calories burned. I stocked up on G2 over the weekend, so I've got my big bottles of G2 ready to go. I'm going to take one of those with me to the gym during this process, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best to complete this challenge, and at the very least, I feel like I confidently know I can walk 2.5 hours. So mixing it up shouldn't be any kind of issue. I will probably be pretty whipped when I'm done. But most of my workouts are about 2.5 hours long. Only I spend a good bit of that time lifting weights. So I'm not going to lift weights with this because I feel like that's cheating. I think that this is more geared towards the cardio end of things, and I want this to be a cardio workout. And that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to go to the gym today, and I'm going to lift weights today. So tomorrow would be an off day from weights anyway. So that's the challenge. I encourage all of you to participate. If you are still pre-op waiting to have your surgery, my challenge for you is to walk a minute for every pound you want to lose or you hope to lose from your weight loss surgery. Take that time to really think about how much work is going to be involved in your new post-op lifestyle, because there's a lot of work post-op life. Don't fake yourself out thinking it's some easy process, because it's not. If you start now and take this challenge and you start really reflecting on, number one, pushing through this challenge and getting it done, that if you can push yourself through this at a pre-op level, you're going to sail and succeed and excel when it comes to post-op life. Because post-op life is so much about mental changes and pushing your mind and pushing yourself to a level you thought you couldn't go. And when you start to do that is when you really start to see changes, not only on the scale, but also completely with inside you. And you start to feel that inner peace and that inner just comfort that comes with knowing that you can control your life. And so that's my challenge to those of you who are pre-op. Please still participate. If you are people watching my videos who don't make videos, that's okay. Just send me a comment and say, hey, I like this idea. I'm in. I'm going to participate. And this is just your word. I'm just holding everybody accountable to their word. When I get done with my workout tomorrow and I tell you guys, hey, I did this and I completed this, I expect for you to believe me the same as if you tell me, hey, I did it. I'm going to believe you. We can only go by our word. More than likely at some point, I will do a video clip at the gym tomorrow. I like to do that every now and then, and I think tomorrow will be a good day to do it and to maybe just show you where I'm at on the treadmill or what's going on. But there's nobody else to hold you accountable but you. So you've got to do it for yourself. And I really hope that a bunch of you will get in on this because I think it's going to be fun. And I'm looking at this as a celebration day. I've lost 150 pounds. I've hit a milestone. I've done something I've never been able to do before. I am now smaller than I can ever remember being. My husband looks at me and he just smiles and he glows and it fills my whole heart because he sees me. He sees me. He doesn't see the shell that I was. He sees me. And he comes up and he'll put his arms around me from the back and he'll nuzzle at my neck and say, I've never been able to hold you this close before. This is celebration day. I am going to do 2.5 hours at the gym to celebrate that I can do 2.5 hours at the gym because 8.5 months ago, forget it. I could walk 10 minutes. That was it. That's where I started, you guys. I started being able to walk 10 freaking minutes and then I had to stop and sit down. And here I am 8.5 months later, 150 pounds lighter. And I know I got this. I got this, man. I can do 2.5 hours at the gym. No problem. I got this in the bag. I'm going to be tired, but it ain't going to kill me. And it sure as hell is not going to get the best of me. I guarantee you that. So I'm celebrating, man. I'm celebrating this loss, this accomplishment, the new things that are coming into my life. My life is not in a perfect place right now. You guys know that. I'm unemployed. I'm looking for a job as frantically as possible. I am getting a hold of friends of mine who work at different hospitals and saying, can you talk to somebody? Tell them about me. Tell them what I've gone through this year. Tell them how I am willing to do anything to work for them. One of my very best friends has done that for me this week, and she said, I talked to my hiring manager who they love me. She's been there for a long time, and they're going to actually go out of their way to go to the HR people to get my resume, to look it over. I'm doing the best I can, and that's all that I can do. And so even though my life's not perfect right now, and it's not exactly where I want it to be, it's pretty damn good. And it's pretty damn good compared to where it was a year ago. And I'm ready to celebrate that. I'm ready to sweat and think about everything I've overcome this year. It has been 8.5 months of ups and downs and inside outs and everything else. And I'm really going to use this time to reflect on everything and to refocus my mind on where am I headed in the next 8.5 months. Because I think that's a lot of it. I think we need to take time every so often and refocus and come up with some new goals and new strategies and new things that we might want to accomplish. Because as you accomplish goals, it makes you hungry for more. My goal back in October was I wanted to walk a 5K. I walked a 5K in October. And it took me from before surgery till October to prepare my body to be able to walk that thing. That accomplishing that goal I set for myself fueled the fire, and I wanted a new goal. And though it took me until December to decide to do Couch to 5K, I think I knew in my heart that that's where I was headed. It was just a matter of getting enough weight off my body to get me to a point where I could do it. And come December, I started Couch to 5K, started jogging 30 seconds. Hardest thing I've ever done. Next thing you know, weeks go by and you're jogging 3 minutes. You're jogging 5 minutes. You're jogging 8 minutes. You're jogging 10 minutes. All of a sudden, you're jogging a half an hour. And it really does work. These programs really do work. And this is all in preparation for running my first 5K in May. Running. I'm going to run a 5K, a race. I'm going to have a bib with a number. I'm going to run a race. Something I never dreamt of doing. I never thought was possible. I'm so excited about it. And the fact that I'm excited about it is what continues to amaze me. So my thoughts during tomorrow's workout are going to be a lot of, where am I headed after I get done with this 5K program? What's going to be the next goal? I have a girlfriend who wants me to do a half marathon with her in October. Am I going to pursue that? I still haven't decided, because I have set this goal of my 5K to do first. When I complete 5K in May, that's about the time I would need to start training for a half marathon. Am I really going to consider doing that? I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to take this time, this 2.5 hours of time that I'm going to have tomorrow, to really think about that and really reflect. What would this be like? Can I put my best foot forward and go for this? And do I even want to? I think that's a lot of it. You have to choose things that you want to do, that you really want to do. That's what makes it fun. I really wanted to be able to run a mile, and I can run a mile. And I really told you guys, I really want to be able to do a 5K someday in my life. I want to just know what that feels like to complete a 5K. Now, a half marathon, I'm not so like gung-ho on. I'm just not. It's just not something I'm super interested in. But I do know that I have learned to love running, and I've really started to enjoy it, and I'm still so new at it. And I do see how much my body's changing from running. And if that keeps me running, then maybe that's something I need to pursue. But anyway, I've rambled enough. The whole thing of this video, I want you guys to do the challenge with me. I just want to hear you guys vocalize you're going to do it, and then afterwards vocalize that you did it and that you had a good time with it. That's the whole thing. It's just about having a good time with this. And I just really, really feel like this is to be done in a celebrating way. Celebrate what you've accomplished. If you've lost 5 pounds, I don't care. Celebrate it. 5 pounds is a huge amount. It's hard work. We all get it. To celebrate whatever it is to celebrate, and come and do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Let's all band together. What a story it'll be when we get to talk about it. So that's it for me. I hope you guys are having a good week. My week's been going pretty good. Oh, I have to tell you guys a story. I have to tell you a story. I'll do it really fast, hopefully. I went shopping yesterday. We got invited to a wedding that's coming up in like a couple weeks, and I don't have anything to wear. I went shopping and I tried on a dress, and for the first time in my entire life putting on a dress, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. It was a size 20. I put on a size 20 dress and I didn't hate it. It was an amazing feeling. It was such an amazing feeling. I did not buy it though. But I can't get it out of my head, and I'm thinking I may have to go back and buy it just because I can't get it out of my head. I'm not a dress wearer at all. I never have been. And this is like a knee-length dress, and so it's not even a long dress, which is more what I would wear. And it's crazy to me that I'm finding, like, in my heart, I want to buy that dress just because it's a dress and it fit and it's girly, and I can't hardly stand it. I just want that dress so bad. So I may have to go buy this dress to wear to this wedding that I don't want to go to begin with, but that's a whole nother story. So anyway, that was a big deal for me. A big deal to put on a dress and look in the mirror and not go, ugh. To put on a dress and go, oh my God, I'm wearing a dress, and be excited about it. That was a big deal. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.